Hey everybody, and welcome to the secret Florian Himsl Gossip and Drama Podcast, where we review every episode of Florian Himsl. I am Simian Jimmy, joined as always by my favorite co-host I've ever had, the Purple Colonel.
Yep, I'm the favorite co-host, as always.
Purple, you know, you and me, and I'm going to be in a hushed tone because this is the secret Florian Himsl Gossip and Drama Podcast. Should we do like a, what is it, NPR voice? Or is this like, what is that when you talk all breathy and gay?
I could not tell you, honestly.
I mean, I thought you...
It's not an NPR thing.
I don't know. But speaking of being gay, Purple, we need to talk about this. Because you, if I recall, you are a gay man.
I'd say for the most part, a majority gay.
Maybe you're the inverse of Florian's claim, and like you're 20% straight, 80% gay.
Possibly, yeah. It's yeah, sexuality it's a complicated thing.
Well, here's the thing. So you're part of this community. You probably have somewhat of a gaydar. I guess my first question should be, is it offensive to accuse somebody of pretending to be in the LGBT to get attention?
Ooh.
Because that might be the accusation number one.
Well, I'd say it depends almost entirely on your evidence, honestly.
I think the lack of evidence to prove that, you know, because Florian, he's saying he's 20% gay, and he's been doing these Grindr updates on now both of our podcasts. So we both have independent podcasts with Florian that have separate Grindr updates now. Yeah,
that's true. And it's, yeah, it's been interesting to hear his progress, but at the same time, there hasn't been a whole lot of movement.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it might be all bark and no bite here, because I think when push comes to shove, if Florian somehow manages to get a little twink boy of his dreams into his apartment alone with him, I think he would chicken out. I don't think he would do anything gay. But you are the gay man, so do you get any gay spidey sense from Florian?
I gotta be honest. I'm not sure I do with Florian. I think he's very... you could say that he does act gay in a certain sense at times.
But he is European, and that's just kind of the culture.
That's true. It's very hard to separate these things out, and I only have much experience with Canadian gays, so. Okay, yeah. So, and Canadian men are kind of burly and tough like moose. So, like, it's very different than like a European gay man who, for all we know, might be straight. You know, all those fruity Europeans over there, but. I don't. Is this the boy who cried butt sex over here with Florian? Is he? Could he be playing it up in his own mind? Is he faking it for the podcast? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how interested he'd be in like making it for the sake of the podcast. You know.
I don't. I feel like his 80% of the time he wants to say things to make the podcast interesting and to make people up in arms. So I wouldn't put it past him to play up his homosexuality, because again, I don't see him kissing a man, and I think he would chicken out of touching a pee-pee.
Well, he's already said he's not interested in like much kissing or anything like that, right? Or was it cuddling he doesn't want to do, or?
Yeah, I guess he doesn't really like kissing, but when you're only with prostitutes, that's kind of like the thing, right? Like, like no kissing.
Yeah.
Or is that just from Pretty Woman?
I don't know. I get the feeling you might not. Might be a variety of reasons you might not want to.
Yeah. You probably don't want to kiss lips that have swallowed like HIV-laden semen in the past day. So yeah, I don't blame him.
I'm thinking like in like Breaking Bad and stuff, when you got the prostitute in that show who's got her like meth mouth
Wendy?
and everything, like. Yeah,
that's a good character.
But I'm not
strange
sure
that Jesse canonically fucks Wendy.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they did. They were doing something in there.
Yeah.
So big upgrade when he goes to what's her name, Jane.
Jane, yeah.
Okay, well, I think Florian is he's so aggressively heterosexual. Like, he goes out of his way to hire specific women who he's attracted to sleep with. You know, he doesn't believe in any sort of monogamous relationship. He doesn't want to get married. He just wants to fuck hot chicks and then have them leave after he pays. And I'm not going to shit on him for that. That's a based lifestyle, but I don't think it's the result of, I think it points to him aggressively liking pussy and not bussy.
I think you're onto something there. Yeah, he's living like this. It's sort of like a porn star lifestyle almost, but without any like he's paying for it, not getting paid.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are gay male prostitutes. Like, he could just do the same thing and get a dude to fuck him, but he's pretending that he's interested by going on Grindr. Maybe he has like a fetish for being rejected because he can't get rejected by the women he sleeps with.
That's very possible. Yeah.
Yeah, for the man who has everything, he can only get off by like being shit on.
Yeah, and I mean, from what he said, he has had offers on Grindr that he hasn't yet pursued, with the feet guy and stuff like that. So
he's being too picky, because he said that the best one so far was the guy that looked like me. So you gotta broaden your horizons, Florian.
Yeah, and I mean, there was like the crypto boy or whatever. He could have pursued that further.
No, that was a scam.
Well,
that was probably like a guy in Pakistan, you know, using a VPN.
There is a lot of that on Grindr. I can't.
Yeah.
But they'll usually just send you like go to gaysex.com right now or whatever. So they're usually not sophisticated like that.
Florian would say, "Oh boy, gaysex.com."
The link in a second. Yeah.
I want to see that. Yeah, we should ask him if he's ever jerked off to gay porn, because that is a sign.
That's true. That's a good question to ask. Yeah. I don't know. Neither of us have thought to ask him that.
Yeah, because you don't really have to have sex if he wants to live whatever lifestyle. If you jerk off to gay porn, you are at least 20% gay. That's no question.
I know you at least once watched 24 hours of gay porn.
It was only 3.
That was. Oh, okay. Yeah, 24 hours was the other stream.
Yeah, that would have been too much.
Yeah, but
yeah, that 3 hours of gay porn is pretty educational.
Yeah,
I got a lot out of that.
Jerking off live on stream.
No, did not pull a DSP that time.
Not that time.
Yeah, I mean, there's been other incidents, but you know, this is the Florian drama podcast.
Yeah,
drama and gossip.
Topic.
Okay, so are we done with the gay topic? Because I have a lot more to dive into.
Oh well, yeah. If we got a lot of material, we should get through it here.
So you've been editing these regular show episodes that you and Florian record.
I have.
Do you cut anything out, or are you just leaving everything in the recording?
There are a couple he's asked me to cut a few things out on occasion, as well as just there, you know, like lulls in the thing that's best to clip out, where we just go over the same thing like 4 more times or whatever.
Well, as I've listened to it, there have been segments where I'm shocked he did not make the executive decision to remove things. Like he and even on his main channel too, in live streams with you, I've noticed he gets very, and I'm going to use the word aggressive again, but like aggressive and maliciously nasty towards you.
Yeah, he is very mean, and I will say in his favor, he has asked me once or twice if he wants me to. If I want him to like hold back a little bit on that, and I've told him no, I can obviously take it.
Yeah, but I mean, you and me have like, you know, we have a fun banter back and forth, but when he does it, I feel like he's like violating the Geneva Convention. Like he's genuinely threatening slave labor. Like he's saying, oh, if you do that one more time, your edit exists for free. Like that is insane that he did not cut that out, and even that he said it is upsetting.
That is true. I was a little bit shocked in the moment.
Yes, you were like stunned. You didn't like say shit.
I'm not sure what to say back to that. Yeah.
Like wow, like I see how Hitler came to power. Like these Austrians
I was gonna say,
fucking
chalk that up a bit to this Austrian blood there.
Short fucking fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just talking about like, oh, they should have used pixel art in this show.
Yeah, he was unhinged. He was so angry.
Yeah.
Are there any others that come to mind for you of like times when Florian went too far?
No, honestly, I kind of repress these things when he gets like that a little bit.
Oh my god, it happens too often. You have to block it out.
Yeah. recently on our Gamer Lame episode, we brought on a co-host who neither of us had spoken to much. I assume he hasn't talked to him much, and he was going off on that guy too.
Oh, I did. I listened to like 10 minutes of that. Yeah, that was a complete stranger he was screaming at.
Yeah, just this.
Wow. He was like threatening to kick him out because he was saying like jokes that Florian didn't think were funny.
He gave him strikes and everything. It was.
Can you imagine doing that to somebody you don't know, like publicly?
Yeah. I've been worried about like getting. He keeps telling me I should like get more guests and stuff, and I want to get like a guest for like a Mario episode.
He's gonna burn all of your bridges.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna find someone who's like interested in talking to me about fucking Super Mario, but also will like take this Austrian guy calling him retarded 75 times in the first 5 minutes. You know? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh man, this is actually killing me. I might bust a fucking lung. Oh, we need to do this. Needs to be the daily podcast. Fuck the Bazinga Boys. This is the daily talk about Florian show.
Yeah, daily review. Let's talk about whatever we did. We'd have to do something with them daily to keep having the material, I guess. Or maybe
no, it's a deep well. Deep well. What did you think of? I don't know if you heard about this. We had an argument about what would be a better use of resources. Sending one tank.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this one.
One tank to Ukraine, or curing the blindness of 1,000 people.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on his opinion?
Well, I know he came down heavily on the side of the tank is the better use here, which I honestly...
He couldn't even fathom the other side of it. Like, he refused to engage.
That's the shocking part, yeah, that he's not even capable of understanding. I guess, you know, he does live very close to Ukraine, and that's the cultural context there, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't give a shit. I live close to 1,000 blind people, so get fucked.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's got to be 1,000 of them around here somewhere. I mean, I don't see them, but they don't see me either, so it's fair.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, this is probably an easy answer, but would you rather be blind or deaf?
Ooh. Easily deaf, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
I mean, I love music and podcasts, but,
yeah,
you know, you could just read the transcript.
Yeah, YouTube makes like an automatic transcript, and that once they implement AI for that, they're gonna figure out the punctuation and everything. It'll be pretty good.
Yeah, and then I could still watch like every movie ever made.
Yeah, I can sit down every night and read through the latest Izakino episode on my couch on my phone.
See what Florian had to say that day. It's too bad that the transcript doesn't tell you who's talking. You'll have to just use context to guess.
I assume another AI enhancement, they can differentiate the voices on the fly or something.
Well, just so that the YouTube bot knows, Purple Colonel is currently speaking.
Oh, yeah, and I am, of course, Mr. Simian Jimmy.
Yeah, get fucked, computer.
Here, yeah, just poison them with bullshit. That's what they're trying to do with the AI art. Just give it, like, shitty data or something to fuck it all up.
Do you pay for YouTube Premium?
Oh, I do pay for YouTube Premium.
Do you have the feature underneath every video that says Ask?
I don't think so. Let me just check real quick.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's like an experimental new YouTube AI, and I have it, and every time I bring it up to people, they say they don't have it, so I assume it's like a YouTube Premium exclusive.
Okay. Maybe they might just be targeting you with that. I don't know.
Well, I'm lucky then, but, so... on your new episode of Bazinga Boys today, Bazinga Boys number 6, I went to the AI Ask feature, and it says, like, do you want me to summarize the video for you? And I said yes. Would you like to hear what the summary was?
Oh, sure. That sounds, yeah.
These always crack me up, like what it was a 2-hour and 5-minute podcast, and this is what the AI thought was important.
Yeah.
In this episode of the Bazinga Boys podcast, the host discussed the departure of a former co-host and their success since his departure.
You know, I can admit I might have gone a little too far on.
No, it was funny because I mean the irony is that got 600 views because I shared it in my fucking feed, which he did not even thank me for or mention in the whole 2 hours. So I'm not sharing the next one.
I was gonna say in the one we just did, actually, I was going to I specifically was going to say thank you anyway, though, for shouting us out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to. The people needed to know where the show went. But I'll continue. They also review episodes of The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, criticizing the show's creator, Chuck Lorre, for his vanity cards, which happened like for 2 minutes at the very, very end.
That sounds like it's picking up, like it's scanning, like what's at the start of the video, what's at the end. That's probably a complete enough picture. So
yeah. And then here's the best part. The hosts also discuss their Grindr update segment and read comments from viewers.
Oh fuck! I shouldn't. I took a drink there for a second. That was almost really bad. Holy shit! Oh no!
And they spelled grinder not like the app, but like a giddy grinder.
Of course, yeah.
Like he's a sandwich update.
Yeah, that's I guess that might be, for many people watching, that might be the key points that they're interested in. I mean, I don't know about the Chuck Lorre cards, but for the Grindr update might be a pretty big draw, so it might be on the money there. But
yeah, that's another example of Florian getting like irrationally angry. Is you want to do this Chuck Lorre card segment, vanity card segment, and he like gets so mad when you do it.
Yeah, like I don't understand. It takes like 2 minutes of his time at most, if there's a lot to talk about with them, and there hasn't been so far. So I don't know.
We've done approximately 17 minutes of, I'm not going to say negative content, I'll say just neutral, you know, just discussing the man himself. But maybe...
Yeah, we're just talking about the facts, you know?
Yeah, we're not talking shit, but maybe we should switch it up and praise the man, because, you know, it's the Florian Himsl gossip and, what I say, news? Gossip and something podcast drama. So I think there's room for us to point out the finer qualities of his personality, right?
Yeah, he's a complicated man. He's certainly not all good or bad. So
he employs the both of us, and frankly, like, I don't pay any of you for the work you do for me. So the fact that he'll hire us, and you know, he's not paying me chump changs to edit his fucking 300 view video. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, it is nice. He's keeping the economy going for us and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, fuck, my cat's food, you know, was paid for by Florian the last 3 months. That's a pretty good deal. And all I had to do was sit there and watch a video I was going to watch anyway. I just had to edit out the boring parts.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. I haven't. I assume, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the? Did you edit the 12-hour like one? Or,
yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure I ever got all the way through that one, but it was.
Well, it helps that I did it like at ×2 speed.
Okay, yeah, that's probably, a good way to go for that.
Yeah, so you know, I was paid probably like $15 an hour to watch a video I was literally gonna watch. So
he's paying you $15 an hour. That's
just
very good.
That's just based on how long it took me to do it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he does not pay hourly. He has a flat rate, whether it's a fucking 8-minute video or a 12-hour video. He does not.
He's paying me hourly. I've
wow.
demanded hourly. So
so you just work really slow. Because that's kind of fucked up when it comes to video editing. Because, like, what do you mean hourly? Like, most of the time I'm like looking at my phone. I'm not editing.
That's true. You can put stuff on in the background. You can, like, you know, take a break. You can do like 5 seconds of editing, then stop for a minute or two. You know. Yeah,
it's hard to edit non-stop. Like, oh my god, I need to just get my brain away from this for fucking 10 minutes.
I try to do like 15-minute chunks and then mark it down appropriately, you know. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But when it comes to editing a Florian video, just fucking knock that shit out quick, because I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly not the same effort I put into like one of my big main channel videos.
Oh, definitely. I guarantee he doesn't even watch it. Like that 11-hour video I did for him, I bet he did sit through it. I could have done anything.
That's very possible, yeah.
And I did put some funny edits in there anyway.
Doing it. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I don't know if you've seen all the little edits I put in there, and I don't remember the time codes, so they might be lost to history.
Yeah, no one's ever going to see those again.
Probably not, but I did have some zingers in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to, we had some issues with the regular show podcast where...
The one that I'm on?
Pretty big copyright issues.
Oh.
Well, just for the first 5 episodes. The ones that you're on, I changed up my editing style now. So.
Oh, is that why you had to put the bushes, or did even that not
that's why there are bushes and it's all green for some of those episodes.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine. I think it's aesthetically, you know, just fine. You can see the clip.
I tried to theme it to the thing a little bit. Yeah. because they have all the bushes on their fucking park in the show or whatever, you know.
Okay, so that was the positive Florian segment, was that he has given us both money in the past. Anything else about him? What's that?
He pays us to work for him. That is a positive quality. Yeah,
that's great,
and that is good.
You have anything else we should talk about today?
As far as Florian goes, there is some Florian drama I could air out easily.
Would he be upset if you aired it out?
Quite possibly. I'm not actually sure. So,
well, because I feel like everything we've discussed is already like public shit. You know.
Yeah, I
try to avoid shit that people don't already know.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, what about the Florian versus Eggy drama? Which side are you on? Ooh. Who's the better entertainer?
Well, Florian, I think, is the better entertainer on podcasts. Eggy is obviously like an unparalleled physical comedian and all that. But as far as the drama, I do think overall, you know, not talking to someone just because it could like some potential career issues hypothetically in the future, it seems a little bit weak.
Especially when you're the guy who has said all the things that you've said. Like, if Florian's worried about his image, he should watch this shit he says on a daily basis. Like, and who's he trying to like impress? He thinks he's gonna need to seek employment one day? Like, he's a fucking millionaire who owns condominiums. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
The money machine turned on. He doesn't.
He self-publishes his games to Steam. Like, there is no man above him who can take things away. Who is he afraid of?
I think his issue actually was that he was worried on your behalf that someday your stuff will get taken down from having Eggy on. But
that has nothing to do with him.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I remember from what I remember of him talking about it, though.
But it's like, then he should be telling me not to have him on at all, so that the channel doesn't get deleted, so that he still has a podcast to be on. Like, he's just refusing to appear with him.
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you. It seems a little incoherent.
Yeah. I think it's just a deep personal grudge that he is making up excuses for that don't make sense.
Well, I do know that what set it off was Eggy siding with the other guy when you hosted that Ukraine debate.
Yeah, but the fucked up thing is I sided with that guy as well.
That's true, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, I guess he can't refuse the podcast with me, because then what would he be doing?
That's true. He'd have to pay more sugar babies to get him on double time.
You have to find that grinder boy who looked like me and podcast with him.
Yeah, that would. I'm sure those episodes would be just as good as in Aquino.
I was gonna try to have E-Rich join us today, because I know he loves Florian gossip and drama, but he was driving to work, and he evidently could not pretend that we're customers on the phone. I did ask him.
Okay, that sounds... Yeah.
I tried.
That would make for an interesting podcast, like just...
to hear all the like telemarketing Indian voices in the background on E-Rich's line. I assume he's working like at a scam call center.
I was thinking like, oh, every once in a while he'd go, yeah, let me get that Diet Coke for you, whatever.
He's on the phone at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's not even a telemarketer job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Any other pressing issues for this very secret podcast?
Not many.
Okay.
I guess I did see Florian right around the time you messaged me asking should we do the Florian Gossip Hour. Florian also sent me an episode saying, or a message here saying, oh, suddenly Mumkey who wants to do another episode of regular show with me. So
yeah, I felt bad because
what's going on in that episode.
No, I just felt bad for him because I heard him say on today's episode of Bazinga Boys that he's going to continue reviewing regular show alone, and I was like, well, I'll join him for at least fucking one more episode. I didn't hate it that much.
Okay. I mean, my conspiratorial brain went to like, oh, is this some sort of setup? Are we going to get the Purple Colonel Gossip Hour?
Oh, no. I don't have... Yeah, I shit on you when we're together. I don't need to do it in a secret forum. I mean, I spent 2 hours this morning. Okay, 2 full hours. I did not even do like 1.5 speed. 2 full hours listening to the two of you talk about me and the Bazinga Boy shit. And I was just like, well, you know what? I'm going to hit both of these guys up and do some more podcasts with them because I just had them in my ears all morning.
All right.
So
well, I'm glad I'm a positive influencer positive feelings in your life or whatever coming from me.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer listening to the Bazinga Boys over being on it, so this actually worked out great for me.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you know this, I have fallen in love with Young Sheldon. I'm not watching Big Bang Theory, but I'm like at the end of season 2 of Young Sheldon. I've been binging it.
Oh, okay. You know, honestly, I was thinking, like, if this show ever ends, I will probably still watch Young Sheldon through. Like,
I want to see it to the end because I think some crazy shit happens towards the end.
It's like, yeah, shockingly, just pretty compelling TV. I don't know how they managed it, but they did.
Yeah, and every episode's 19 minutes, so you can get 3 done in an hour. Like, not even a fake hour. Legit 1 hour, and you're 3 episodes down.
Yeah, that's very easy watching. Florian put me on to watching Rick and Morty again, which I've been doing, which might be a mistake, but now I'm through season 3 of that, so.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you like a slow decline, that's about where you are.
Yeah, well, I'll see if the episodes they have already started going downhill, and I know there's 4 more seasons now, so we'll see how far I get into those.
I'm waiting for Florian to continue he's doing like a series where he goes through every gadget ever used in Rick and Morty, but he hasn't done it in a long time.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that one. I know he's doing the full retrospective and stuff. He's got...
I think that's part of it. I think it's all like tied into one big series, I think, but I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been so long.
Really, yeah. He's got to get on that and get the real content out there instead of paying me to do regular show episodes.
Well, there's only... Wait, so he's gonna make you edit the ones that you're not on now?
Oh, no. I've made it clear that I'm probably not gonna edit anymore.
So I wonder who he's gonna get because he said he already recorded a bunch of them solo when I asked him about it.
Okay.
So I wonder maybe he'll do that, but I highly fucking doubt it, especially if you have to do copyright tricks. He's not gonna know how to do that. He wants me. His next video is that he's going, much like how he does that the 11-hour reaction video to Mauler. Now he's gonna do that, but with fucking Rebel Moon Part 2. And I'm like, Florian, it's okay to do a reaction video to a YouTube video, but you can't expect this to work with the Hollywood movie.
He's gonna just play it like a...
Yes,
oh
he's doing a reaction video to a film. I'm like, dude, what do you want me to edit out of this?
Jesus Christ. I mean, you could, if you edited out all the parts where, like, the movie plays, maybe you could have, like, stills, but, like, that's still a lot of stills. They might pick it up.
It's insanity.
It just seems like a bad idea. I know, like, XQC got in trouble for doing reactions to, like, The Dark Knight and whatever, so...
Yeah, but he didn't force Simian Jimmy to edit it.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, that sounds like a tough thing. If you say yes, that would be a very difficult thing to maneuver around.
The thing is, he prepaid me for 2 videos, so I owe him one, and he thinks it's going to be that one, and I'm like, but now that I hear he needs a new, not Bazinga, he needs a new editor for Mordecai and Rigby, hey, maybe that's my way in.
Maybe, I don't know, he should, I feel like, for a regular show, I'm not sure you need the high caliber editing where you show every relevant clip.
Definitely not. It's basically a podcast.
Yeah, I'm not... He wants to make it a very artful project here, but I'm not sure if that's, you know, adds a whole lot to it.
Hey, maybe it'll hit the algorithm, you know, in a few months, and he'll be laughing it all the way to the bank.
10 years ago.
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
The Office ladies are big.
I guess that's possible.
Yeah, but I guess they were on the show.
Yeah.
Probably more relevant.
Yeah.
We are dangerously close to hitting half an hour, which would be pretty good for this. So, any 20-second thoughts you want to share?
Not really. I saw there was another Bazinga Boys podcast that's unrelated to ours, but that's a thing out there. They got like 40. They went through like 40 episodes though, so we're gonna have to at least hit that before.
Oh, so we stole their name.
Accidentally, apparently we did, yeah.
Probably not that clever of a name to begin with.
Yeah, it might be like the first name you think of. When
who did that? Who came up with that? Was it me or Florian or you?
I forget, honestly. I could check real quick we still have this group here, yeah.
Oh wait, we came up with it in the chat, not even on the show.
Oh, you might have just said it at the start of the show and everyone agreed. I'm not sure.
Man, you know, we got some faulty memories here.
Oh, no, you know what? Florian came up with the idea.
What do you say?
We should call the podcast the Bazinga Boys. He
oh
has
my
that
God.
message in chat. That was his idea.
So you know what? Credit where credit is due. He's a genius. We're just saying this is a clever name that nobody's ever used before. So there's no blame to pin on Florian here. We're praising him.
Yeah.
Good job.
Or it's possible that he also ripped it off from this from these Australians who got 20 views on their episode.
Oh, wait, ours got more views?
Oh, we got way more views.
Oh, then we're the real one. It does not plagiarism. When it comes to plagiarism, it's not who did it first. It's who did it better, who got more views. We win.
Exactly.
You lose. You snooze.
Yeah,
but
I
quit after
views on their first episode. Like nothing. So
I quit after 4 episodes and I still beat them.
Yeah.
And even on the Florian channel, it's still beating them.
It is, which is
but we'll see.
I'm thankful for.
Well, I don't know, because I think you know, the second one had 1/10 the views of the one that I shared. So we'll see how the decline goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Florian he might be motivated by views just enough to cancel it. I don't know, but
is there any way I could convince you to not make every episode 2 hours? Like, because I think the perfect podcast is as close to an hour as possible.
Okay, well, honestly, it just went that long for the second one. We just had a lot of notes. Maybe I'll just take less notes on the next ones. I don't know.
Well, I guess if you're not going to talk about me for 20 minutes at the beginning, that might it might help it.
That's true. That might, yeah.
And if you skip the vanity card segment, that'll cut out 10 minutes of bitching from Florian.
Well, that's... I don't know. I think we just need to convince him to not whine about it so much. I think that's an integral part of the show, though. Hopefully the next Big Bang Theory shows a video game so you can complain about the pixel art. Yeah, I'll complain when they fuck up the pixels. That'd be good. Okay, for the first of, daily episodes of the secret daily Florian Himsl gossip and drama podcast, I have been Simian Jimmy. And I have been the Purple Colonel, the purplest there ever was. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning, folks.